Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the old lady, and this is episode 61 of To Dare Is To Do a Spurs Save. And come on you Spurs, it's been, a few weeks since we had a Leicester game. That would be the North London Derby that you saw on Monday, if you're watching this concurrently. And, let's just flick over to the game and we'll see what it looks like. Here's the schedule. You last saw us for this wonderful 4-0 thrashing of Arsenal. This early season has been quite a thing for rivals. We have Liverpool, who have become our competitive rival. We beat them 3-0. We got Arsenal, we beat them 4-0. We got Chelsea, we beat them 3-2. It was closer than I'd like, but really it was just one late goal that made it look as close as it was. We were up by 3-1 by 30 minutes in, so it was pretty close. Pretty not close, I should say. Aston Villa, we thumped. Goals from 4 different people. Liverpool, back to another rival, 4-2. Kane, Silva, Son, and Gedson getting the goals. Again, Liverpool getting one late to make it look better than it was. Man City, another competitive rival, we managed to come back with an amazing last-minute goal by Serge Gnabry, and thankfully we got the draw out of that. Leicester, we beat. We played Chelsea in the European Super Cup, and it's at a ridiculous time. It's the third day of September, which meant, of course, that it came in the international break. Because it came in the international break, you'll notice that this is not quite our first team. In fact, Robin Devorty is our backup goalkeeper. Trippier, Benkovic, Alderweireld, Aurier, they're all regular members. But we had Christopher Ayer playing in midfield, alongside Aidan Witherspoon making his debut. We had Lucas Moura, Neil Ball and Janelle Bennett playing... Serge Gnabry was playing the attacking midfielder role, that's right. Moura was on the right, Ball on the left, and Son Heung-min playing striker. And we managed to get a 2-0 win. Chelsea were also short players because of the international. I mean, we had 19 players called up, so it was crazy. This was literally, we had 6 subs on the bench, and that was every player we had available at any level of the team. It was absolutely crazy. We had 17 players available. We had 19 away on the thing. I mean, we had other players we theoretically could have used, but they're scrubs, really. This is everybody that has at least 1 gold star. Alright? That's everybody on our team that has at least 1 gold star, once you throw in the few subs that we had. Anyway, so that went well. We then came back from the international break, beat West Brom handily. They did have a man sent off in the 84th minute. Christian Eriksen then scored with a free kick in the 85th. Otherwise, it was pretty much a set game. The only time they were close was just around the half-time when we scored just before half. They scored just after half. And yeah. And now my mouse won't move. Why won't my mouse move? Please move, mouse. There we go. All right. So, we have drawn in the Champions League Ajax, AS Monaco, and Napoli. So it's going to be an interestingly tough set of games. You'll notice that later this year we have 1 game in November and 1 game at the very end of December. That's because, and the reason that the schedule is so compressed this year is because this is where the World Cup will be happening in Qatar. For 2022, they moved it to November, December, so it will not be happening. So obviously other games won't be happening. The Premier League will be on a break, as will the Champions League. So, in fact, our final Champions League group game isn't until January 4th. So that's kind of the way things are with this year's schedule. So what we're going to do in playing up to that is I'll play both the Ajax games today, since they're back-to-back, outside of Cheltenham in the Carabao Cup. And then I'll show you Monaco and Napoli. And then Napoli, then we'll do a World Cup special somewhere in here just because we can. And we'll get Monaco played. So that should be kind of interesting, I hope. And that'll lead us into this. We should have an FA Cup match around here that we could throw in to give us a second game with this one. So I'm sure we can work something out. Anyway, so today Ajax twice, and we'll be playing mostly the first team. So Pickford, Aurier, Benkovic, Sanchez and Davis, Felix and Dyer in the midfield, Silva, Eriksson, Son Heung-min, and then Harry Kane up front. The scoring has been excellent. Harry Kane's got 5, a bunch of other players have 4. Eriksson has 7 assists, Son has 6. So they've been both doing their jobs in wonderful ways. They are both 30 now, so this team is starting to get a little on the aging side, and I'm going to have to do something about the agingness of the team. But probably there won't be time before the end of the season, before the 2020 comes out, FM20 comes out. So we'll see how that goes. I may play on in this one just because I'm enjoying it privately afterwards. We'll see. So that's the team for today. On the bench, Devorti, Zoppi, Rahman, Ayer, Fernandes, Gnabry, and Lucas Moura. Again, Moura has 5 goals. Fernandes has 4. We've been just cleaning up in the Premier Division. We have won 8 and drawn 1. You saw that the one draw was Man City. Liverpool has 1 loss. That was us, 4-2. So they actually have us on goal difference, but we have them by 1 point. Southampton sticking in the top 4, much later in the season than I expected them to be honest. Interrupting the procession down to Man United, Man City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. So I actually sort of like the way this is situated. Arsenal not making the European positions would make me really quite a happy camper. I'm okay with that. I know it's petty, but there it is. So that's the squad. I'll just quickly run through. We've got dynamics. Everything is great. Everybody supports me except the 2 new guys. Social groups are wonderful, except for the 1 new guy who needs to find a place to fit in. And yeah, that'll do nicely. What else? Medical center. We have Dele Alli will be back in 4 to 7 weeks. Dabo Bentaleb between 12 days and 4 weeks. Troy Parrott's injured his ankle, just a twisted ankle, against Cyprus with Ireland. He's going to be out for 5 to 11 days. So that's going to be that. Let's get on with this. Let's roll this. Ajax, here we come. We're off to Amsterdam. And here we are in Amsterdam. They're playing a 5-3-2 or a 3-5-2, depending on how you want to look at it. They're calling it a 5-3-2 with wing-backs. That'll do. They've got some good players, as usual. They've got... that's not really Danny Drinkwater. It can't be. Is it really? It is Danny Drinkwater. 32 years old and playing for Ajax. That's interesting. Did not expect that. Anyway, so it's a good setup. We should be able to beat them, I hope. Let's see how we get on. Let's see. I want you to go relax, play your natural game, and see what happens. Nothing exciting about that, but that's okay. I don't need my team to be G'd up to be able to beat Ajax. We've got that. And starting off slow. Oh, that's why. Let's get some extended highlights going. That'll make it give us a little bit more action. Body language is composed and professional. I'm content with that. Bernardo on the right wing. Cross comes in. Son Heung-min. Oh, and the goalkeeper gets across to save it. But it's going out anyway, and somehow it's a goal kick. I don't understand. I thought the goalkeeper touched that, but I guess he didn't. Not much happening so far. Pretty even. We've got the edge in possession, but they're getting their shots. I think I'm going to slip it back to positive. Just take the edge off that. Trying a little harder. Pickford with an awkward but okay save in the end. A few of the boys are looking motivated now. Alright, Eriksson steps over midfield. Tries to find Kane but can't. Son Heung-min brings it down, finds Bernardo, he's into the box, and oh, great save by Pat. Eriksson in the corner. Cleared easily by Ajax. Dusan Tadic? That can't still be there. Yes, I guess he could be, but he's got to be 35 by now. Alright, shut him down, shut him down. No, not quite. And this is an unexpectedly close game. I expected more from this. And I think I might just tell them that at the half. Because both Eriksson and Kane are having a rough game. That was disappointing. We're going to say that. I'm not pleased with what I just saw from this team. I want more. Let's see it. Alright, they look good. Let's see how we got. Bankovic and Sanchez playing it back and forth at the back. Nothing much happening out of that. Son Heung-min is nervous. That's not good. Demand more. Let's come on, boys. I want to see some effort here. Let's go. I wonder how old Dusan Tadic actually is. 33. Well, things are starting to lean our way a little bit in that we're getting more possession. Shots are relatively even still, but they're getting all the yellow cards. Which is a bit funny because we've had more fouls than they have. Oh, nice shot by Sonny, but not quite in. Nardo with the corner. Can't get past the first man, João Felix. Finds Dyer in the midfield. He's got Bankovic in space on the right. What can the center back do? He can bang it off the heels of somebody else and get nothing. Well, this is very disappointing. Alright, I'm gonna make changes. I want João Felix to take Eriksson's place. I want Eriksson out for Fernandes. I'm not going to replace Harry Kane just yet. Or am I? How fast is Lucas Moura in one of these days? He's still pretty quick. Let's bring on Gnabry for Son. And I'll leave it at that for now, but in another 5 minutes or so we'll see whether Kane needs replacing. Yeah, I think he does. Don't click on him. What are you doing, Katie? And we'll replace him with Lucas Moura, which is not an ideal situation. I'd rather have Parrott, but he is injured and we can't have him. Oh, right after Kane gets a shot on goal too. Alright, we've picked up a bit, outshooting them slightly, but this is very disappointing. I am not happy with this. And oh, if they steal one at the end here, I'll be upset. That's better. Off you go, Zhao. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good man. Good man. Finds Gnabry. Oh, good save. Pat has done the business for them today. We have had one clear-cut chance, and he's stopped it. That might have been it right there, actually. Bankovic back for Dyer. Down. Sanchez steps in and tries to have a go, but Felix is offside, and I think that's going to do it for the game. Well, that was very disappointing. I'm not happy with the team about that. That was very disappointing. I think we will rather assertively say, well, that was not good enough. We should have won that match, and I'm not happy with y'all for not getting it. Not happy at all. Okay. Yeah, we got a draw, blah blah blah. All right. Let's cut it there, and I'll be right back with the next part, or as Dodgy Gamer likes to say, fade to black. We'll be right back. And we are back. It's time for the second game against Ajax. We managed to beat Cheltenham Town 2-0. I completely rotated the team, obviously, and we did manage to get the win. Baba Rahman got a goal, and Neil Ball got his first ever goal for Tottenham, so that was kind of nice. He's quite a nice, a tasty prospect. He doesn't look like much here, but he's ranked as a reasonable prospect. He's got some pace, and you know, he can play a little bit of other stuff. He's got vision and passing, which I really like. He's quite determined, good first touch. The rest of his stats not great, but you know, he's developing. We'll see how he goes. He's basically in the team because of the injuries to Ali and oh dear, who's my other injured player? Nabil Bentaleb. So yeah, here we go. Let's it's pretty much the same team we had last time. Pickford, Aurier, Sanchez, Bankovic, Davies, Felix, Dyer, Silva, Eriksson, Son, and Harry Kane, with Devorty, Alderweireld, Rahman, Ayer, Fernandes, Gnabry, and Moura. I'm going to change that slightly by putting Zoppi on the bench ahead of Alderweireld. Alderweireld played in the last game, Zoppi didn't, so I'll let him take a turn. And yeah, that'll do. Let's roll. That is definitely Dusan Tadic. They are in a strange black and pink color, I guess, or something. A little different there. I expect nothing but a win from this match. There you go. Let's see if a few of you can be excited about that. Of this team, only Eriksson played in the Cheltenham game. Everybody else was rotated, so that was a terrible pass. Joe Felix, you're better than that. Alright, we've taken control of possession, that's good. Getting the shots piling up a little bit. Good. Sonny. Eriksson looks down the line for Davis. Davis is trying to get around his man. Can't quite, but does cross it. Oh, Pat with a good save off Harry Kane's header. Serge Aurier is nervous. That's not helpful. João Felix collects. Whoa! Nearly finds Kane. That was a great cross. Come on. Come on, ref. You giving him the yellow card or are you not? Make up your mind. There he goes. Took him a little while to figure it out. Oof. Eriksson's header drifts just wide. 2/3 of the possession. Pretty much all the shots, but we cannot seem to get through and score. It's frustrating. We're the top scoring team in the Premier Division. Premier League, whatever you want to call it. And we can't seem to score an Ajax. It's very frustrating. I'm not going to go very attacking. Oh, got lucky there. João Felix, come on, boys. Come on. Let's see if we can get ourselves some sort of goal in this half. Oh, great. Aurier's gonna get himself booked. No, he didn't. Well, we got lucky. Eriksson to take the free kick. And again, cleared by Ajax. Benkovic races back. Gets there. João Felix finds Sanchez. Team's all turned upside down still. Nardo. Dyer. Ugh, Sonny's shot bounces off a leg. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Glad you saved that, Jordan. That was a real chance. Good, Eriksson takes it. Pickford out wide. Good job. Alright, let's see if we can make something out of this now. Come on, away you go, Sonny. Show that pace. Great crossing. Oh, Pat with an amazing save off Harry Kane's header. Leaping back to his right against the run of play. João Felix. 5th goal of the season, tying him up with Harry Kane and Lucas Moura. On 5 goals. Dyer finds João Felix, steps into the box, and simply beats Pat underneath him with a real worm burner. Alright, let's see what we've got here. First I'm going to turn it down to positive rather than attacking. I'm going to bring in Gedson Fernandes and swap him with Felix, so Felix can play in his more accustomed spot. I'm sorry about the noise from across the road, if you can hear it. It's been a constant. Anybody else? Davis is looking pretty tired. We'll take him too. And then leave it there. Let's see if Gedson can do something. We're dominating the game, we just can't seem to be able to score. It's so frustrating. I mean, we got the one. It was a good shot by Felix, but it's a frustrating situation. Oh, just wide by Dyer. Oh, and another one banged off a leg. We've had so many shots blocked in these two games. Cleared away. Not far enough though. And they've tied it. I want the win. The second draw is really annoying. So let's... You can't even work a throw in correctly. Or a cross. What is with them today? Every shot we take is being blocked. Like that. Every shot, every cross, every pass, it's all being blocked. Chips it forward to nobody. Baba chips it forward to Sonny. Sonny finds Kane. No, he doesn't. Felix. Back to Son. Baba. Blocked again. Over and over and over we've been blocked. It's so annoying. Come on, shoot it! No, that's not a shot. You passed it to the goalkeeper. What good is that? That's it. Oh, that's really annoying. I am so disappointed. I think we're gonna get annoyed about that one. Yep. No day off for you lot tomorrow. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Group E. No, we're not in Group E. We're in Group F. And we're third. Although I think we're actually even. Oh no, they've got an away goal, so I guess they're ahead of us barely. But doesn't matter. We just need to beat the rest of the games. That was really really depressing. I'm frustrated. Very frustrated. I don't want to comment on individual performances. Felix shines. Yeah. Yes, I was furious. I was not happy. Things are not good. I'm not pleased. Alright, we'll be back from Monaco and probably Napoli, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to play 5 games over 3 weeks to get from one game to the next, but I don't see any other way to do it. So that's what we'll do. Yeah, I guess we'll see you next time. I guess I'll do this properly. Oh, let's get myself centered properly. There we go. Alright, that's better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode despite the frustration. Maybe you enjoy watching me frustrated, in which case something might be slightly wrong with you, but that's okay. We like you anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, hit subscribe if you haven't, share it on social media. That would do a wonder for me. And I guess we'll see you next time. Have a great day and take care.